Hello, Divine Masculine. I'm here to do your read. I don't know why, but I was like super excited on Divine Feminine's reading, and then as soon as I started yours, kind of felt my energy ground itself a little bit. So I don't know, you guys must be like on the grind, or I'm just kind of feeling pensive, thinking about something deeply. I don't know what you're thinking about. What do you think about? We'll figure it out. Just kidding. Okay, so let's see what's going down for you guys. Okay. And remember that these are energies that are kind of in all of us. There's a conjoining of the male and female energies that happens when you... Oh, interesting. Okay. So, 3 cards just fell out. Abundance fell in reverse. I was a little bit concerned about that when it happened. Yeah. And then, I don't know if you guys can see this card, but it's a really beautiful card. That's the Fibonacci sequence, or spiral, if you will. It's considered the fingerprint of God, but it's an abundant omen or signal about something coming your way. So without this, I was like, uh-oh, this might not be the greatest. However, if you go look at the Divine Feminine read that I just did, cooperation in the reverse just came out. 39 is the card of cooperation. So 3 plus 9 is 12. And I just think that so I was also concerned when this one came out, okay? But I did recognize it from the Divine Feminine read, which is why I'm glad to see that purpose fall out in the reverse as well. And that's number 22. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So for 12 what? For 12 months out of the year, then Divine Feminine has a cycle, right? She's got this, we used to call Aunt Dot, or I guess your period. I don't know what you, there's a whole bunch of slang for that, but I don't know. Whatever that's called, I think you should go look at that reading, because seeing these two together like this, it just means that there's no abundance without purpose. But her reading said that she had found this purpose, that she was now cooperating with whatever this was. She was holding it all up on a platter for you to serve to you. And it's just waiting to be, I'm just seeing chopped up because of 22. So repetition. 2. Oh, a little girl in a tutu. I just saw that with a little dancer. This is something that, once you've got your purpose abundantly fulfilled, then you're going to have, maybe you'll have a little girl. Maybe you're having a little girl. Or maybe there's some type of feminine energy that's going to enter your life that's in conjunction with Divine Feminine and is therefore co-creating with her energy. If this is within yourself, then you have now plugged in both sides of the socket. I'm just also seeing a socket that has the flat side, and then you plug the prongs, like the 3 prongs into it. I'm seeing the socket and then the prongs. And now you can put the 2 together, and it's going to create this cohesion between what she's got to offer. You're then going to be able to, without cooperating with her, then this isn't going to happen. You're not going to have purpose towards abundance. But as soon as you follow her, and I think in energy, and I mean, even in the world, honestly, and no offense to any men out there, but men do tend to mature a little bit slower than women. And I just think it's because we've got that reproductive system already built into our entire system, obviously. But once this purpose toward, like this is like the goal that you're striving for. You've not yet reached that goal, but it is something that you're working on. So as soon as you also follow suit and begin cooperating with the feminine attributes of yourself or with your significant other, whatever aspect this is of your life, then you can start that purpose. You can really start being as abundant as you want to be. There's like really, I mean, just look at how many leaflets, how many little petals on each one of those leaves there are. That's why that's an abundant signal. Give me one more second. So conch shell has the same spiral. It's about the rate at which life naturally tends to take off. That's the spiral that you're looking at. So I think that's like an actually pretty exceptional read. Let's take the cards back over here and see what else we can get for you guys to clarify abundance, cooperation, and purpose. I just explained why they're in the positions that they're in and the way that I'm perceiving that. So just bear with me a little bit here. I'm going to use the raw deck to get further clarification, and then we might use the animal deck to see what they have to say, but we'll see. Sorry, I'm trying to play this music, and it's kind of not my thing right now. It's just ads and interactions at the moment. Oh, okay, so the horseshoe just fell directly out. That was the first thing. Knowledge, no knowledge. So you might not even know what is coming to you. You need to go watch a Divine Feminine because she just got a really good read that was like, kind of caught me off guard a little bit. But as soon as you cooperate, there is something beautiful coming to you if you are indeed in line with your Divine Feminine at this time. There should be some really profound gifts that are born of this situation as soon as you are able to define what your purpose is, where you're trying to take this. What is that long-term goal, and then start cooperating on it, because this coming out as lucky, even though you don't even know about it, just means that you have something to look forward to in the future. So let's see what else comes out for you guys. Let me get 2 more cards, please. Okay, so sometimes this could be like kind of the end of a decision, a long-awaited decision, especially about something that, like your life purpose, what you want to do for the rest of your life, kind of a big deal. Semi-important, you know? So I think you're probably like at the precipice of making a decision. Yeah, there's the moon. It's like the secret is right there. It's like on the tip of your tongue is what I want to say. You're almost about to figure it out. You're so close. Maybe there's something that you still don't know about the situation. Maybe there's something that you're waiting for to disclose to somebody. Maybe you're trying to tell somebody that you don't see purpose, you don't see abundance. That could be a rough conversation if that's the case, Divine Masculine. That could potentially be what this stormy card is here, though, is that you don't feel the same. Maybe you don't want to reproduce and she does. Or maybe there could be something as simple as like you got a new job, and instead of your girlfriend or your significant other wanting to move with you, she wants to stay in the city where you guys are originally from. Something like that. It could be something mundane, as mundane as you don't feel comfortable or lucky when things are turbulent between the two of you guys. You don't feel like, that's kind of like, you don't feel, you're not in the mood after you argue or something like that. Okay. It could be something very, very kind of small like that, so don't make a mountain out of a molehill. But it just looks like there's something that still has to be seen, has to happen before this is all going to play out. That was at the bottom of the deck. So let me get that last card. Please. Okay. So 3 cards actually fell out. Whatever. What the heck? I'll take them. Okay, so this is the, you don't really feel like there is anything to go towards. I feel like there could be some arguments going on about that at this time. Yeah, that's probably where the non-cooperation could be reflecting from as well. If that's the case, then your divine, if this is a love situation, your partner is about to walk. I'm just going to let you know that. She's about to walk. Because in the Divine Feminine's read, she had like something pretty fun, like mind-boggling coming her way. Anyway, this right here, though, just says that also, if this is an argument, then this was the beginning of the argument. So you got into an argument, luckily. And because you got into that argument, you missed a bullet. That's what this is saying. That there was no safe travel over there. There was no wealth to be gained. And whoever you were dealing with was very ungrounded. Like, not even in touch with actual reality. On the 5D, the 3D, just disconnected from everything. For whatever reason that might be. This could be you. This could be your partner. This could be, maybe this is an endeavor. Like I'm just saying, an opportunity that you were offered. So, you know, when people come up to you and they're like, oh man, I really got to talk to you about it. And it's like a Ponzi pyramid scheme or something like that. A get rich quick. A kind of one of those, like, it just not like a harebrained idea. And you're just like, yeah, that's too far-fetched for me. It sounds a little bit too turbulent, a little bit too much work. A lot of footwork. I'm seeing with the horseshoe. A lot of horsepower. That would have to be kind of lucky to get through the storm. And you're just like, nah, I don't really see any kind of benefit in that. These are maybe this is like the two sides. I'm hearing the two sides of like the conversation that you're having with yourself potentially about whatever this is. So I feel like you have either decided to leave in a turbulent way, you've decided that the turbulence makes you want to walk, or you already did because of this. So this is either you or the other person. But I would definitely go look at the Divine Feminine read because it's very fascinating. I also just want to get, let's get the animal cards to see what goes with this, okay? I'm just saying the purpose card, this number 22, seems like it came out with 3 cards. This is your what you want to do is ground yourself. You want to be grounded in a way. You know what? You might be transitioning from something right now. Just go watch Divine Feminine's reading as well if you have the time. But long story short, she had just grounded herself. She had just rooted herself in something. And that's what you're going for. You'd like for it to be something that's actually going to be long-term investment and in a positive way. You want to feel good about going in that direction and realize that you found your purpose. This is what you're going for. If all of this is in the reverse, then this turbulence card is coming up with your abundance. You're having a hard time with your abundance, and you're luckily, cooperating or something, or not cooperating. The overall message that comes through is that you're putting your methods over the madness. I would go look at hers. She had a panther. The madness, like I'm just hearing either anger or this like fanatical almost feeling. Like it just feels very. I mean, we've all been there, but it feels like this was like not going anywhere. It wasn't doing anything. It wasn't producing anything that was going to make sense to you in the future with that safe travel card. So, long story short, let me get 2 cards from here just to give advice going forward for Divine Masculine, please. Sorry this is kind of short in comparison to Divine Feminine, but you know, that's actually appropriate. I think a lot of times, oh, that card kind of just came out. I saw the tiger flash. If it comes back out, then we'll know it was meant to be. I think sometimes, you know, men have a hard time expressing themselves emotionally, and that could have been kind of some of that, the feeling I was getting when I first, that kind of like, the energy just kind of dropped. You guys might not be wanting to talk about something anymore. Like, you feel like you've already said what needs to be said, and there's not a lot more that you can do to clarify it. So you're doing the best you can. Yeah. You're no longer moving towards something, person, place, or thing in your life, because I feel like the sun is set on this situation, is what I'm seeing and hearing. The roots, I don't know why I'm seeing like a tree almost. Like, this really looks like, let me go find this. This is kind of weird. This really looks like the card that Divine Feminine just had in her read. Just because I have a second with you guys. Give me a moment. I'm looking for, it's an earth sign. It's kind of like an earth sign card. So Virgo, Leo, or Capricorn you could be dealing with. That gazelle right there really makes me think about, yeah, look. So, do you see the way that these two cards are kind of mirroring each other in a weird way? So her roots have now been put down. If these were roots, the ears and the antlers, if they were to be pronged into the ground, then this would be the body sticking out. And you know that it's like the two fishes swimming opposite directions. That's a Cancer signal. So this could go either way, but it just seems like this is like kind of a yin and yang. They're carving away from each other or towards each other, one or the other. But that was in the Divine Feminine reading, so go watch that if you need to. But this is the first card I'm getting for you guys. It just seems like you're either going towards cooperation or you're not going to cooperate. And it's very clear to you at this point. It's just like you're like one more fight and I swear, you know what I mean? Like the moon showed up and, you know, I think that's the moon and the sun are both, you know, part of our day. That's obviously the whole day. But I'm just trying to say that, you know, these things matter when it comes to, okay, the two that just flipped out. Okay, was the crocodile and then the raccoon in reverse. So there could be, yeah, I'm saying, what? So this energy is like, I'm not moving forward, rooting myself with you. I'm not going to get stuck. It's kind of like a feeling of being stuck in the swamp or stuck in a situation that you really don't want to be in. It's like I'm just seeing the snappy, like how snappy you could be at this point. You could be ready to kind of like take off, ready to yell or go to just blow off some steam. I'm just seeing this one eye. It's like, you know, you're like looking at the gazelle with the sun setting behind it, and you're like, what is that? Are you about to steal from me, or are you about to enrich my life, make it better somehow, or is that just all a facade? Are you really about to steal everything from my entire, like this? I just see him looking, his mouth is closed, he's just staring at the raccoon, who's probably, I mean, raccoons are kind of like, you know, they have a bad rap for being thieves or for being mugger, like, you know, the eyes cut out, and then I kind of always thought they were really cute because they're half blind. They can not see what the heck they're doing. Okay. Someone has really strong background and roots, foundation. It's like it's like they have a religious or a spirit, some kind of institution, maybe even like a bank. I'm seeing SunTrust right here, or like, they've got their head completely immersed in one idea. This person does. This is like what's going on in their head. They feel like they've been flipped upside down. They feel like this, whatever situation this is, has really made them think. So this is like their mental map, or like what they're thinking in their mind, and this is the reflection of that from their eye. And whatever it is, they're looking at this raccoon like, what am I supposed to do with this? That's that Anchorage, the lack of wealth, and then the like no safe travel. That's what this is right here. Is like, you're like, do I sneak towards this or away from it? I don't even know what to do at this point. So you're kind of at a loss, is how I'm feeling about whatever situation this is. You either do know very clearly that you want to change all these aspects to cooperate with your divine feminine or your significant other, your the other half of yourself. Or you're like, scrap that. It's not going to work. I do not see potential in this. Whatever the case may be. However, I just want you to keep in mind that abundance comes from following this kind of unspoken path of your own heart. And so in order for you to do that effectively, whatever it is that you need to do, go ahead and do it. I'm going to get one more animal spirit card. Oh, the cheetah is on the bottom. Uh-oh, did someone get cheated on? That raccoon plus a cheetah is kind of like some snatch and grab energy. Or I'm just noticing that these colors are very much the same as the one with the gazelle in his head, Maybe someone's kind of got their head in the sand. Or maybe part of you doesn't want to acknowledge something that's going on, so you're running away from it as fast as possible. And the raccoon could even be like money or something, like racks of money or racks of clothing. I'm also seeing racks of like a woman's rack. I'm just being honest, but it's something about that energy that you are not enjoying. It's either that feminine aspect of yourself is moving too fast, or she's moving too slow for you. But there's something about it that it kind of messes your head up a little bit. You're not even, it's like super distracting from the rest of your day. It just runs through your mind over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's like this, I'm just seeing I'm just seeing how all of its legs are in one half of the card, and for some reason that's significant. It's like almost either you want to leave so quickly that you're almost like tripping over yourself, or the energy in your mind is doing this, or the energy in your partner's mind is doing this regarding you. This is this is coming towards you or going away. Either way, this also could be a third party. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of what just went through my head. That you could have your mind has just got messed up by this person you were cheating with. Yeah, and it was kind of like like a smash and grab is what you would call it. A hit and run kind of job. It wasn't, let's see what comes after this. Yeah, nobody was sacrificing this. Like, there was no love lost, basically, doing this. It wasn't a challenge. It was not difficult for you. You built it relatively quickly. It was just something that you, like, ran into and built relatively quickly. You were able to kind of analyze the situation from far away and then figure out that it's something like a burden that you were willing to bear. So you got into this, whatever situation it is that maybe this is the current person you're with, or maybe this is the person you're moving towards. Or the person, place, or thing, okay? Because it could be an idea as well, like a convergence of an idea. So you don't feel like all these little pieces to the puzzle are going to fit together. You're not seeing the way that's going to look. You don't even care about the end game, the big picture. You don't see wealth there, and you don't feel like traveling to go get something that everyone can have. Then there's a Phoenix in reverse. So yeah, it's just like I just said, you don't feel like you do not want to kick this off. This is not your cup of coffee. In fact, it kind of makes you angry. There's some animosity. It brings out your inner beast. Inner beast mode is what I'm hearing. And that ends up being something that you need to remove, like an obstacle for you. It doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, look, here's a cosmic egg in reverse, eagle in reverse. Yeah, it's like you gotta say something. Like it's at this point, it's about to simmer over almost, or like spill over into the rest of your life. I'm trying to find a better angle. Don't mind me. Yeah, and you've been thinking about it. You've been thinking about saying something about it for a long time, or doing something about it for a long time, or whatever the case may be. But you haven't had the strength to do it really yet. So that's what I was trying to say about you. You haven't really made a decision yet, but you're on the precipice. Yep, yeah, you already kind of know what you want to do. You're just waiting to do it. It's just you're gonna have to just like bite into the situation and go. This is really, I think you should, yeah, I do not feel this energy of wanting to reproduce from you, or wanting to continue doing whatever it is that you're currently doing. You do not want to carry that load. You do not want to ruminate on it, spend any more time on it, around it, with it, whatever this is, like your old idea. Yeah, you're done with that. You're not going to dwell on it anymore. You have no energy to give to it. You're done. Every little bit of the situation is like not even something that you want to talk about, think about. Don't even listen to me. That's, I don't know why yesterday I was channeling a little bit, and I've never heard this before anywhere, so it just kind of caught me off guard, but it was like, can my safe word please be the? Sometimes I feel like that in my life too, when you're like, what the heck is going on out there? Yeah, shark. Next thing out, it's like when you're swimming with sharks, or when you're you're just in deep water, hot water, my dear. Yeah, there's no stardom coming from this. There's nothing to throw back into the water, and there's nothing to observe in the water. You're just not into it. Yep, that's your bright idea here, is to just get the heck out of Dodge. Sorry. Yep, you're not flying towards that. That's the only thing on your mind, and you kind of want to do it quick, whatever it is. You're like, F the weather. Yep. Look at the lightning right here with the weather. Yeah, I could go on, but I mean, it's not really necessary. You're just like, I'm going to change right now. So you and your divine feminine could be on slightly different time scales. So time moves at different, these messages can be slightly ahead, behind, or directly in line with your life. I don't know. But I do have faith that you'll see it whenever you need to see it. And I think that, honestly, you and Divine Feminine could possibly be going in the same direction, especially because those cooperation cards popped out for the both of you guys. And I think it just goes to show that you're literally either going to cooperate or you're not. Or maybe, and if this is all cohesive, then it's like she's in the process of describing or explaining to you something that could potentially change your whole life. Because she's got this, in her energy, she's got an egg. Go watch it. Anyway, I don't know why I'm not always going to tell you to go watch Divine Feminine's video, just to make it clear. But I am saying that today seems like it's very relevant to her video. It's like they really do go hand in hand. So in any case, I hope that y'all are doing all right. If you enjoyed, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Link to my website is down below, and I definitely appreciate any kind of donations. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.